And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Happy holidays, everyone! Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Rudy Gobert.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. And that might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. LaMelo Ball is out there with Ball. Then it's Michael Porter, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Lucas in at the four-man position. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Highland in at the point. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, there's Ball just taking what the defense allows. That's how you do it.
Edwards fires from way outside. Gobert, no good. And it's Brooklyn Ball coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Just 4 to shoot. Claxton passes to Ball. Three-pointer off the mark. Randall deciding where to go with it. Porter pulls it in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Minnesota with possession here, following the 3 by Brooklyn. Here's Highland. Minnesota again missing.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Outside Porter. And here's Ball. He's got 5. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Fader on the way, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Randall a screen on Ball. Down low, looking to end the run. And it's Randall with the jam.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Ball passes to Porter. Over McDaniels. Porter's shot is off.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Now here's Randall. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Well, that's what Gobert is out there to do, using his size to win second chances at the hoop.
Here's Ball. Pass to Ball. Now Claxton. Outside Porter. And stolen by Edwards. Jumps up, and Edwards slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Lucas, following the score by Minnesota. Ball, no good, unable to win this run.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's Lucas. It's on target from the high post. Lucas has got his second basket.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Here's Edwards. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Edwards has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Ball right side. Over Edwards, and the Nets tack on two more.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Randall. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Ball with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lucas passes to Ball. Ball outside. Gobert against Ball. To the inside. Claxton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And that one misses. Well, Coach, something you love about watching games, it's observing the dynamic of these NBA matchups.
Yeah, I like watching great guards challenge the bigs. I like watching defensive stoppers switch on to a star player. You never see the same story develop twice.
Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and he sinks the second. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. McDaniels a screen. Here's Randall, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Lucas. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. There's a screen. Pass to Lucas. Shoots over Randall. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lucas has got 6. Timberwolves trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Reid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reid's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
And that one falls for Reid. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Ball against DiVincenzo. Back to Ball. Over Edwards. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Nets leading by 5. Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
Edwards for 3. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Conley's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Nets in 5th.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Here's Lucas. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Left side Reed.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And here's Porter outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
It's tipped. Porter with the steal. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Clowney. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Minnesota with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. There's Ball with a 3. They get it again. Lucas, and he gets the bucket.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 14-point game, and Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Looking now for some consistency, just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
With the All-Star game coming up, let's check in on the standings in the East. You take a look at the Nets, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Now here's Reed. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. BA, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
And not just the jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Here's Ball. Scores after the quick crossover. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Conley passes to Reed. To the left side wing. Porter pulls it in.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Lucas. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. He's got 13.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Conley passes to Livingston. Back to Conley.
Switch.
Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3. Nets leading by 13. Ball passes to Lucas. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ball against Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Outside Reed. Beyond the arc. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Ball against Conley. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. Lonzo Ball.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And when he's out there, Lonzo Ball is still an excellent orchestrator. He's just spent a lot of time in the training room.
For 3, Randall gets the 3 to fall. Randall's got 5. A deep 3 from Ball. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Randall, good.
Well, that's part of the value of DiVincenzo. He can run offense and set up others.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14. Natase with a screen. Paul finds Howard. Goes up at the elbow. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Now in his 21st season in the association, Chris Paul, one of the all-time greats, Coach.
Yeah, BA second in career assists and steals after John Stockton. Just an incredible career. And when you talk about the greatest point guards of all time, he is definitely in the conversation.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
First personal foul.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
The free throw drops for Ingles. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Paul with it. No made baskets yet. Here's Clowney. Bataze a screen on Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's Clowney. The rebound by Ingles. Timberwolves trail by 7. And there's the lob. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Bataze with a screen. Here's Martin. Bataze, the pass to Martin. Back to Bataze.
Well, you got to love the energy Randall showed on defense there. He deserved to come away with the block.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dillingham's checked in. DiVincenzo against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Counted from distance. Paul's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Pulling up off the bounce. Randall plays with good balance and body control.
To the middle. Here's Clowney, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Randall. Rebound, Brooklyn. Bataze's got 4 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo against Paul. He shoots over DiVincenzo, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Smart decision by Paul to take it. For him, basketball is a chess match, and Chris loves to outsmart you.
Now here's Randall. He's got 9. Randall, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Here's Paul. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dillingham. Howard grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 10. Paul passes to Bataze. Back to Paul. Inside. And it's blocked.
Yeah, nice swat by Randall. Using his size and good anticipation to get in the shooter's way.
Good work there as it goes. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Livingston comes in for Ingles. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Martin. Poke loose. And stolen by Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. Outside Edwards. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Pass to Howard. the three. Knocks it down from distance. Howard's got 5.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Randall, some solid defense from Martin.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Great pass by Paul. For my money, the best floor general of his generation.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, DiVincenzo for 3. Randall, and another 3 from Minnesota.
This is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Pass to Howard. They set the pick. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Howard's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
And Minnesota with some changes. McDaniels is checked in for Livingston, and it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Reed passes to Highland. For 3, Randall. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Paul, 9 points in his last outing. With the fadeaway. Clowney can't get it to go.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Paul. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Out left to the wing. There's Howard with the 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. It's tipped.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
They set a pick. Pass to Clowney. Launches the 3. Matase can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Edwards. 3-pointer. Edwards on target.
And by no means does Edwards take a lot of corner threes, but he will knock them down from there.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at Edwards. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Minnesota is shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Nets. They've led by as many as 14. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
Pass to Highland. Claxton! Gordon with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. McDaniels finds Edwards for three. Randall, yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 4 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too. Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Now here's Ball. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on an 18-5 run. Down low. Stolen by Ball. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Highland.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Nets trail by 5. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Mind the lane.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Here's Highland. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Martin, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. All no good.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Edwards can't hit. Nets trail by 5. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first basket.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half of basketball. Count that bucket. Edwards has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Ball's checked in for Brooklyn. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Number 1, the Nets. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month. Always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
Here's Lucas. He's coming off a 25-point game against Philadelphia.
And his shot blocking. 4 rejections. He was causing all sorts of havoc.
Good heads-up play by Ball. He sees an opportunity to create and executes on it.
And he's going for the lob. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Nets trail by 5. Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Here's Porter. McDaniels with the rebound.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And the basket by Highland.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Ball. 9 points in the game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. And he comes up with a bucket.
Wow, did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Gobert. Claxton with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Edwards. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got 6 points.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Great to see Lonzo take flight.
And here's Edwards. Three-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
I don't know how you narrow this down. All these guys, top shooters, who can win it? Maybe we need 2 three-point contests.
Well, the way the league's trending, you might not be far off, big man. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Brooklyn Nets.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Ball is out there with Ball. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Lucas in at the power forward position. Count it. Good.
Clearly, Randle is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat them.
Now here's Ball. Here's Lucas. Shoots over Randle. And there's another one for the Nets.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Yeah, total focus there from Ball. Not letting anyone stop him.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Gobert with a screen on Ball. Edwards, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ball passes to Ball. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 6. And here's Edwards outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Porter, and he gets that one. Porter's got 5 now.
I like Porter Jr.'s movement, working the defense to find his opening.
Highland, the pass to Edwards. Pure from three-point range.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass the ball. Lets it go from deep. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. They retain possession. Gobert, that's good.
Plays like that make the coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Ball passes to Porter. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Taking a look at some numbers here for LaMelo Ball.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
Brooklyn on D, trailing by 4. Outside McDaniels. From behind the arc, sends it home from three-point land. McDaniels got his second basket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it.
Ball passes to Lucas. Over Highland. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Highland, the pass to Randall. Lets the 3 fly.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Yeah, Gobert showcasing that athleticism.
Here's Lucas. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game to the paint. Here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Nets trail by 12. To the right side. Here's Lucas. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Edwards. He's got 24. Outside, Highland. Oh! Rudy on the lob!
Yeah, he puts it up where only the big man can get it. Gobert will flush it.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Paul, he's checked in for Ball.
Next substitution, number 3, Chris Paul.
Paul taking his time here. To the inside, Claxton. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Outside, Highland. Shoots over Paul, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Highland's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
All no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Stan, Rudy Gobert, he can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the 3 by Brooklyn. Randall finds Edwards. Second chance shot, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, guarding a 7-footer like Gobert clean is not easy. So Rudy able.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Lowry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Howard comes in for LaMelo Ball. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. The Nets in second.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks.
Take a break.
Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
And that one falls for Gobert.
And really strong at the line since the break.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Clowney. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. Now here's Randall. Shot clock at 6. Now Highland. Another shot. With 1 on the clock. They shoot again. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 13. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Clowney. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Clowney's got 8.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Highland against Paul. Gobert up top. Now Edwards. There's the triple. Rejected by Claxton. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And Minnesota with some changes. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Highland. Just 3 to shoot. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. Nets trail by 11. Paul with it. He's got 5. Pass to Howard. Here's Porter. Ingles defending. And there's Porter on the assist by Howard. Porter's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Paul. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. And the Nets, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. Over Howard. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Pass to Howard. Paul, a screen on Edwards. Pulls up at the elbow. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Porter's got 16 in the second half.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Come on, get back for your Timberwolves.
He's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Anthony Edwards. And the Nets also making a change. Bataze's checked in for Claxton. Minnesota leading by 6. Outside, DiVincenzo. Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Ingles. The 3 ball. The shot misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Little turnaround. And there's another one for the Nets.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Here's Conley. Outside Reid. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reid sets a screen. Launches it. Howard grabs the miss. Nets trail by 4. Outside Paul. Porter from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Porter's got 24 points.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Now Conley. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Paul passes to Porter. And the Nets, another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
56 seconds left in the third. Conley against Paul. And that one's good from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Howard. Here's Batase. And a missed layup. Minnesota leading by 3. The 3, DiVincenzo drains the triple. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And then Porter with the dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to DiVincenzo. He will bury you from out there.
Outside Paul. Here's the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Ingles, a screen on Paul. Conley looking for an opening. To the middle. And he can't get that one. Some solid D from Batase. Nets trail by 5. Here's Clowney. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. The 3, Randall. Howard grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ball passes to Howard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joe Ingles.
2 shots. Howard.
And that one falls for Howard. So the Nets making a switch here. Ball's checked in. That one's no good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. That's now 32 points for Julius Randle.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Clowney. Fires for three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Randall. And here's Reed. Outside, Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Back to Reed. Fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
And how about Lonzo Ball, Stan? Always roaming the passing lanes, looking to pick one off.
Well, look, B.A., he has great instinct. He knows where the play is going, and he gets there before the ball does.
And he drops the first. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Livingston comes in for Ingles. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Mike Conley. Brooklyn making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Now, on Ball, we've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense. Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And both free throws good for Edwards, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And here's Howard. The three from Ball. From distance, LaMelo Ball.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Randall outside from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton comes in for Batase. And it's Michael Porter in for Howard. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Claxton against Reed. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Lucas. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Now here's Randall for 3. DiVincenzo. Ball with the rebound. going for the oop here. Claxton can't get it to go. Inside. Randall can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys. Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Randall, good.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
The Nets have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Porter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Ball. Randall.
Oh! Randall puts some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T connected cam. Nets trail by 3. Ball outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They've led by as many as 14. Reed a screen on Ball. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. All no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Livingston. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Ball to the wing, right side. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Outside for Randall. The 3 is up. Up top Edwards. Pass to Randall. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 40 points.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Here's Claxton. "16 feet out." Again, the Nets score.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Now here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 18 points in just the second half.
Well, Randall is a problem inside. He has so many ways he can beat you down there.
Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Porter. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Back to Daniels. Now here's Randall. And he lobs it up. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And looking to shoot as many 3s as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Ball, following the 3-pointer by Minnesota. Pass to Claxton. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall outside. Crosses over. Great D that time from Porter. Nets trail by 3.
Well, putting some physicality there behind his motion. Porter Jr. attacking the inside.
2 shots. Michael Porter Jr.
First one falls. Porter hits them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Tipped away. Highland. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Nets trail by 3. Ball left side. Outside ball. Jacks up a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Here's Highland. Outside Edwards. Here's Highland. McDaniels outside. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Porter. McDaniels cashes in from 18.
Takes a lot of control to hit that mid-ranger, and McDaniels has it.
Here's Porter. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball fires. Buries it from outside.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Gobert against Claxton. Randall outside. Shot from 16. Oh, the shot is off. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Lucas. Check by Randall. Now Ball. 5 to shoot. Another chance. Gobert pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. Randall right side. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Now Edwards. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he missed the jumper. Claxton. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Randall.
Hey, this is what Randall does. His movement and strength on the interior is hard to contain.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. And Randall drops them both.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Edwards with it. Rebounded by Porter.
He just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Here's Edwards for 3. Ooh, it doesn't go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Porter.